man, Eric Stromquist, man. I am so thrilled. I've got Brian Frank here. Man, Haystack wouldn't happen without Brian and some of his friends. So, man, thanks for taking a few minutes to speak with us.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
You bet. So, tell me about the evolution, man. We got a new thing, Xeto.
Xeto. It's like tomato, I guess, whatever you want to do it. I pronounce it Xeto.
Xeto. Tell us about Xeto.
So Xeto is a project we've been working on for 18 months. This is a DOE-funded project to add validation to Haystack. And basically, it's about building templates of Haystack models. So all of your equipment templates, your unitary equipment, validation rules, this is basically how we're going to go about it. And it's really exciting.
Well, it's kind of brilliant in a way because, Haystack was always fairly simple, but it was kind of labor intensive, and it looks like you've incorporated a lot of like autofill type features and things like that, which just makes it that much easier to normalize data, correct?
Exactly. So if you think about building a model of all of your unitary equipment, the idea here is you'll just drag it out of a template off of a library out of the cloud, and you're done. So and we think it's going to really simplify building these Haystack models. And then also it's got an essence of validation too, so that we look at people, building owners want to know, did I get the model I really wanted built? And this will solve that problem.
So from an owner standpoint, they're saving money, right? They're able to get the data, they're able to validate it so they know they're getting what they're paying for. But from an integrator standpoint, I mean, obviously it saves time, but like I say, I heard the governor of the Department of DOE speak. Talk about the opportunity for people that maybe haven't even embraced tagging yet, like at an integrator level. What are they missing out on, Brian?
Well, I mean, it's coming, whether they like it or not. I think, what we've seen certainly in the analytics space is it is a data-driven problem space, and everyone in the analytics space uses data, but I think you're going to see it pushing down into the control space. I think we're going to see in the future all of your controls, visualizations are going to be 100% data-driven. So I think in the end, you're going to have to embrace it.
So yeah, either you're going to tell your customers about it or your competitors are, right?
Exactly.
So for people who might want to know know more about Haystack, what's the best way for them to sort of get connected with the community?
Really, it's Haystack, projecthaystack.org. That's our forums, our working groups. We always encourage people to join the working groups. The really active one is called the Working Groups Labs, which has been doing a huge amount of work. We meet every 2 weeks.
So one of the advantages of being in the working group, I guess, is you get to sort of influence it. Like you say, it's open, so you get to put your sort of spin on it, your stamp, right?
Exactly. It's really where you have domain expertise, domain experts coming together with, data scientists and computer scientists and building out how do we model these complicated systems, EV systems, VRF systems, all of that's being done right now.
It's very cool, man. Brian Frank, HaystackConnect.com. Check it out. And just so you guys know, when Brian is not writing code, he's a stand-in for George Clooney. He does all the love scenes for him.
Exactly.